Hello, I'm Jamie-Lynn Sigler, and welcome to my home here in Austin. Come on in.
Sigler!
Oh, the second someone calls me Sigler, I feel like home. I'm so happy to have you here.
You too. I'm so excited to be here. We're making cota and patatas in Austin. I'm so excited to see you.
I'm so excited to cook with you and talk with you.
Same. I'm very excited. Oh my God, you were glowing. This is such a delight to be in your stunning home.
I can't believe you're here. I sit and watch you on my Instagram making all of the things, and I salivate, and now you're here in my kitchen.
I am very excited to be here in your kitchen. I'm just very delighted to see you. You look incredible. You know, thriving like you are. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
We are boy moms.
We are.
To the max.
That is a tribe.
That is a
boy
tribe.
mom, it's like
it is.
You only know it if you're in it.
Yes, and I am in it to win it.
Yeah.
And I always tell my boys, I'd have it no other way.
Yeah, same.
Right?
Same.
It's like God gives you your tribe.
I feel like I wouldn't even know what to do with a girl now.
I wouldn't even know what to do with a girl, except maybe have a dance party in the
back
of the car.
Do I need to do that too?
Yeah, I
That's
like doing this.
Wait a minute.
Because then we could just walk
like
around.
A whole
I know.
Vibe.
And that's why yesterday when I was wearing my dresses, I was like, I couldn't do my move.
This is my whole new personality.
Real quick intro. Jamie has picked our favorite Greek dish in our house. It's cota and lemonates patatas. This is your traditional lemon potatoes that we do all the time, and she's incorporated chicken into it. The reason we are using boneless is because this dish really does need to cook in the oven for about an hour and a half. And we don't have that kind of time. So if you don't have that kind of time and you're trying to get this dish together for your children in under an hour, which we're gonna do, you are going to use something without a bone. So this chicken has no bone, right? So it's gonna cook a lot faster, and we're gonna pump the heat a little bit, and we're gonna cut the potatoes smaller. So I was thinking, instead of fearing and leaving this dish, because I wanted to make it so much, I'm like, let's alternate the recipe a little bit and kind of come up with a quicker way to cook this dish. So you kind of inspired me to figure out how to make cota and patatas in a different way.
I'm so glad. Apologies for stressing you out for a minute, but not surprised you learned how to pivot.
No stress. Okay, so let's start by peeling we have 2 potatoes left to peel.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wash my hands because we're dealing with chicken.
Okay. You do you.
Okay, girl.
Have you seen those memes where they show the people cooking chicken and like every time they touch it, they like go back under the sink? That's me. Like
but the thing is, I was saying this the other day, if I'm cooking at my house, I'm not doing that shit alone. I'm just
This peeler sucks. Like, I'm gonna use yours.
Want me to peel here? Use. Oh my God, this peeler is. Oh my God, it's like piercing half the potato.
I know.
It's fine. Tell me why you picked patatas, lemonates, and cota to cook.
Well, lemon potatoes is my literal every time I go out to a Greek restaurant and I see lemon potatoes, that's
what you get.
That's what I get.
Okay.
And I've never made them.
Oh, you're joking.
And so, and my kids love them. My husband loves them. So it's about time I learned how to make them. You know, I didn't start cooking at all until COVID.
You're kidding me.
And cooking with you, we did an Instagram live.
What did we cook?
Spanakopita.
And
I remember sitting in my kitchen and being like, I cannot believe I just made this. Like, not only made this, but from scratch. And I really think that was what gave me like the confidence to just start cooking.
And with that, we are getting our juice ready. We are going to make the lemon olive oil base that we're gonna kind of like cook all of this in. Let's juice our lemons.
Okay.
We're using 3. These are beautiful, by the way. Do you have a lemon tree that I should know about?
No, I wish. What do we need?
A bowl. Oh, we have it here. But like,
do you need a lemon juicer? Do you like using those?
I don't need to use your hands.
Use your hands.
You know me. So tell us a little bit about your podcast, what you're doing, and what you're coming out with, Jamie.
Yes. Okay. So I have 2 podcasts. One,
you can squeeze your lemon in here if you can. You can, right?
I can.
Okay, you can.
With Rob, you know Robbie Eiler.
Yes. We love Rob.
We love Rob. Rob is he's my brother. He's not even a best friend. He's my brother. And he's just one of the closest people in my life. And we had a podcast forever together called Pajama Pants that we did in LA. Thank you. And now we have one called Not Today, Pal that we do here in Austin.
Or maybe it's Not Today, Pal, that I know them.
Well, yeah, that's been the past couple of years.
It's dirty too. Y'all get dirty. That's what I like about it.
That's kind of like what best friends, brother, sisters, like we push each other's buttons. He loves to make me uncomfortable.
I love it.
Which he does on a daily basis. Yes, we have some definitely not safe for work topics that we talk about, but it's all fun. It's about escapism. It's about being silly. It's about being able to poke fun at yourself and the world and just not take shit too seriously.
How could we live if we didn't live like that?
That's right.
It would be too fucking dark.
That's right. And that's why I keep Rob around. So I have that
one. That's why you keep him around.
And then I have another one called Messy that I do with Christina Applegate.
Yes, when did that start?
That started almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And that is just, we both share something and that we both live with MS.
Right.
I've lived with MS for 25 years, my entire adult life. I have experience, I have perspective, and it's been such a beautiful way to create community, not only for others, but I mean, it's been such a gift for me to be able to have a space. I always want to inspire. I want to use pain and turn it into purpose. And that has been such a gift of MS for me. But what I didn't realize I was lacking was the community I needed. Do you know what I mean? Like what I get back from doing this podcast and sharing my vulnerability and my pain and realizing there's no shame, there's no room for shame. There's no room for any of that. Like we all have the yin and the yang of life. We all have the light and the dark, and understanding how to live with that, how to live with two truths and find a gray has been the hardest, greatest, work of my life. And that all led to the hardest thing I've ever done, which is I wrote a book, which is coming out May 6th.
Guys, she wrote a book.
I wrote a book.
This is a bucket list for me too.
Yeah?
I am so excited for you and your book.
I can't wait for you to do it.
So tell me what happened with the book and how it came to be.
People used to say to me in the past, like, you should write a book one day. And I had always a very visceral, look at that.
I'm gonna still keep going here.
I want to dip something in there.
Okay, you had a visceral.
So I used to have a visceral reaction when people would say, you should write a book. Because I just I don't know. I didn't want, that's not what I wanted to be in the world. Like I was an actress. I just wanted to be just that. I didn't want to talk about my life. I didn't want to talk about MS. I didn't want to be the girl with that. And through Messy and through being able to really share my raw, authentic self, I got a call from a literary agent at my agency saying, I'm listening to you talk. Would you ever want to write a book? And
the universe.
And literally. Then I was like, a whole body yes. So I think I just wasn't ready before. I didn't have a story to tell. And now I feel like I do. It comes out next year, May 6th. It's with HarperCollins, and it's the thing I'm most proud of. It's the thing I will leave my children and their children beyond of just their mother and her story and what she's learned about herself. And I think what I hope people take from it is that you never think about me again. Who cares about the details of my life? But seeing the way that I've been able to find grace and forgiveness for circumstances, people, but most importantly, myself, and the way that I'm able to look at the world and accept things about my life and circumstances and feel so much peace and like myself through it is the gift I hope other people can take from it. Finish it and be like, I can do that for me too. That's truly what I hope to give, because it's, again, not about me. I get validated plenty for my life by even just the people in my personal life. That's not what I need from this. I want to just pay forward.
And that is what you are doing.
The love I've been given. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's so exciting. I assume it'll be about your journey in television, perhaps. Your journey with your brother and losing him. I'm sure there's a moment there. I'm sure there's a lot. People look up to you, and you are dealing with MS in this graceful, beautiful way where you've turned it into, like you said, a gift.
Yeah. And
if we could take those, and I'm sure there's a zillion lessons above and beyond that when your son was sick. I mean, there's so many things, but this is the kind of book I want to read. to like be inspired
Thank
and
you.
to just know that I'm not alone.
That's it. It's
know
just
that I'm
like,
not
yeah,
alone.
that we all have shit we're dealing with. And the entire, decade that I was on Sopranos was actually the hardest decade of my life. And so giving you a glimpse of like behind the scenes of what it was to make that show, but also behind the scenes of what was unraveling in my own life. I was 20 years old when I was diagnosed with MS and kept it a secret for 16 years. I don't think I was even talking about it when we met. I don't think I was open about it then.
You were not.
Yeah, it's just been quite a journey in, like I said, forgiveness and acceptance and hope.
You're
still
incredible.
Throughout it all. Thank you. Likewise, girl.
It's going to be fun editing this thing. Sigler's full of, why do I still call you Sigler?
Please
okay,
only
Hunter
ever
still
call
calls
me
you Sigler
It's
too.
my favorite thing.
Okay.
Everybody that knows me has always called me Sigler, never called me Jamie.
Okay,
Jamie-Lynn, by the way, I also hate, wish I could somehow
How
drop
did
the
that
Lynn.
happen that people call you Jamie-Lynn?
Listen, I come from a not showbiz family. I'm cast on this show, and my mom's like, your name needs to sound more professional. Let's just add Lynn in there. And next thing,
Mom.
Everyone's calling me Jamie-Lynn, and it just feels very uncomfortable and formal and not necessary.
Okay, so Sigler.
Sigler. Please just call me Sigler.
Cutter, no offense, we're calling her Sigler.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Did we change your last name?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
Oh, good. Please.
I don't know. So much had happened before it. I was like,
God
damn it, if I want to stay in this business.
I also changed my name once when I was married the first time, and then
Heard
had
that?
to change it back. Oh, girl, it's in the book.
You were married before. Jamie, you have lived 400 fucking lives.
I had.
I mean, I don't know how Jamie and I are ever going to get to cooking, but I want to let you know we are making our creamy olive oil based sauce. So that's what happens. This is called lado lemano, and that's what happens when you just mix olive oil and lemon. And then we're going to go ahead and add water and stuff. But that's the base. That's what we want to see. Okay, so usually a Greek potato that you have at your Greek restaurant, they cut it like this, right?
Yeah.
And you get this little thing. We are making these faster. We cutting the potatoes smaller, but we still want to cut them into those Greek keys first.
So like key
and then slice down.
Half?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, you go, girl. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So one of the things that I'm really interested in, because we are boy mamas, and you are living with multiple sclerosis, how does that? Because our boys are also physical. I know you have a baseball player in the family.
Yes.
Well, you have two. But how does that work?
I used to have a ton of insecurity about it, especially when the kids were little. It would just be a constant voice in my head of what I couldn't do and how I wasn't enough of a mom for them physically. I'm blessed that for much of their young lives, like toddler lives, I was a little more physically able than I am now. I think to be able to always feel safe with being alone with them, and that I could take care of them and manage them and have the energy to kind of do the physical things. But now that they're older, they're 7 and 12, I'm much more of a chauffeur.
Mm-hmm. Uber driver, that's what I call myself.
Uber driver, yeah.
For sure.
And I'm just, we do the sports grind, but, you make the accommodations and the pivots. So to manage all the gear and at the fields, I have a wagon that I can lean on when I walk. I throw in my chair, I throw in the cooler, I throw in the whatever.
Badass, you are badass.
And they also, again, I was saying, I used to always worry about what this would take away from my boys in their lives, but they are
gaining.
So conscious of what I need and how to help me. And I feel like they have a different perspective, the way they look at the world now, where they always notice people in need. They always notice how they can help. My older son in particular, since he's a baby, is just always, he takes my husband's lead. And, they're like little men. They want to be just like their dad. So he offers me his arm the way his dad does.
Gentleman. Raising boys the right way.
It's a hard thing. Right? We were talking about that earlier too. It's at least I put a lot of pressure on myself that I'm going to raise good men.
Amen, sister.
That's all I want to do.
You're incredible. Guys, we've cut them into small pieces like this. Normally we would keep it long, Jamie, and then we'd keep those pieces facing up.
Oh, okay.
So we want them all up so they don't, corners can crisp faster. We're going to take half of our marinade.
Okay.
And pour it over. A little more. Brilliant. Is this water filtered?
That one is.
That one is. Okay.
Do you want me to kind of?
Yes, zhuzh, please. Then I am going to, you want to give the potatoes a beautiful little toss.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of water at the bottom of my pan here. Keep tossing, James.
Okay.
I'm also going to go in definitely with a little bit more olive oil now that she's kind of got it going. And then a little bit more mountain oregano salt. And, you know, food needs salt, guys. And I am not scared to say I am not scared of salt. But I don't know if you have any dietary restrictions.
None.
That keeps you
and that mountain oregano salt, let me tell you, that goes on everything. That goes on my little cottage cheese and cherry tomato snack.
God,
it like elevates it all.
Now I'm simply going to have you place the chicken in between
the potatoes.
The potatoes. If we had more time, guys, we could place the chicken on top of the potatoes. But because we're doing a quicker version of this in an hour instead of an hour and a half, for the most part, I'm going to try to get in between. Already, how beautiful. And now we are going to add the mustard sauce just on top of the chicken, not the potatoes, and bake it. And we're adding the mustard in the lamano sauce just to give it color. All right, girls. So we're going to add a teaspoon is a little too much because I don't want the boys not to like it. I get so scared that the boys won't like it. Okay, great. Like a teaspoon to our lado lamano sauce. This is really just for browning it. And I love to get a little bit of a brown on top of the chicken, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, guys.
There's a little bit left.
We're never going to be able to get the cota and patatas in there. We need to wrap it with foil. Gotcha. Now, question. If you're like all my health buffs, do you have parchment too?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of my health gurus, it's like we protect ourselves from wrapping it in parchment and then aluminum first because it blocks the toxicity.
You taught me that.
Oh, good.
From one of your videos. So whenever I roast my veggies, I've got aluminum with parchment on top.
Okay.
So I'm putting this here?
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, your perfection. Yes. Oh yeah, we are way off. Me and Sigler could talk forever. Why won't you go? I don't know how we're going to edit this, guys. It's too good.
Oh, no. Is there enough in there?
There is. I just have to. Why isn't it like coming out so easily? There we go, right? Why aren't you peeling, you little bitch? Is it in the wrong way?
I don't know. There you go.
Sorry. I'm taking apart your foil.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay, so we are going to pop this into the oven now. And we want to make sure we have all of our corners like really nice and tight.
Okay.
Because this is going to lock in the heat, trap it, and then, you know, it's going to steam from inside. And then we're going to take it off for the last 20 minutes so it browns and gets really beautiful.
Amazing.
Simple as pie.
Couldn't have been more simple.
Easy as cake.
Pie ain't simple.
Yes, pie ain't simple. I guess eating it, maybe the act of.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Going in, girl.
Put her in there.
All right. And this is why it is easy and not crazy, because look, it's going to be a very easy dinner. You know, when you go to Greece and everyone gets that village salad, it's called a choriatiki salata. It's that tomato salad with no lettuce that everyone talks about. Yes. So choriatiki salata, chorio means from the village. It's quite literally a village salad, also known as the traditional Greek salad. And it goes with, as you know, every single dish you will ever make. And it's super vibrant in flavor. So we'll go ahead and just cut all of our veg to prepare for that.
Great.
All right. Guys, we're just cutting this tomato in half. And then it's the same way we have those Greek potatoes, right? So we've got these beautiful pieces just like that. We're going to toss them. We're going to toss them right in here. Okay. This, my favorite part about cooking the Fancy Peasant Greek cuisine is that there's nothing fancy fucking about it. It's all peasant-esque. You know, for sure, for symmetry purposes, I love things to be cut in the same size, but that doesn't mean everyone does. I think, you know, we eat with our eyes first, we say in Greek. So we like things to look symmetrical to a degree and really beautiful, but it doesn't mean that it has to be perfect. And that's my favorite thing about Mediterranean cuisine in general, you know? Yes. We're just gonna throw all this fresh veg in there. And in a traditional Greek salad, there is green pepper. I don't know.
Do you guys cut the top off? Mm-hmm. Okay. So actually the one vegetable I can get my kids to eat raw all the time is pepper. And then they'll eat, their favorite is cucumber, lemon, and salt.
That's what my kids eat.
Really?
Yes, cucumber, lemon, and salt.
That's Greek, right?
And then that's Greek. And then I've added a balsamic glaze to Roman's because I don't know, appreciates that. I love to cook my cucumber, cut my cucumber on the bias, guys. It just makes it like look a little bit more pretty and fancy. So we have these like really beautiful slices like that. And then I cut them in half sometimes. So how many nights a week do you cook, girlfriend?
I would say 4.
So awesome.
Just, you know, respectable.
It's very respectable. It's a lot.
I do have kind of the same things on
rotation.
repeat though.
Okay.
Which I'm wanting to branch out from.
What is your go-to? What's your rotation look
Those
like?
beef and rice bowls I told you about. I do a slow cooker chicken parm my kids like.
Oh, I love
There's
chicken
also
parm.
they call something I make called lemon chicken where it's just breaded chicken cutlets, but I squeeze lemon on it before I bake it.
Wow, look at you.
And then I make a little like homemade fried rice situation.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Do you eat all this?
Yes.
Does Cutter eat all this?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So that's the thing is I just make things that I know they'll eat.
I'm not going to mess with too much red onion. Do you like red onion?
Love red
Okay, me too. And it's so healthy. So many nutritional benefits to the red onion. And I'm just going to cut those in like these tiny, beautiful little ribbons.
Did you go to culinary school?
Never. I've gone to a lot of classes.
Okay. Like where they teach you how to do stuff like this?
Yeah, but this is more through just... Jamie, you know what it's like being on a set every day and doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You could do the makeup artist job by the end.
So you've watched enough people do it.
It's kind of just watching and then being in it and doing it live. So we want the ribbons to look like that so they're not overwhelming for the consumer and just like they're pretty, right?
Yeah.
Again, I'm always cooking, trying to make this look pretty. And we're going to make a really simple dressing. You're going to make it for us.
Okay.
Because when you're making a Greek salad, traditionally they'd ask you, take the rigani, take the mountain oregano, take the salt, get the pepper, get the like lemon peel and a little bit of red pepper. But really, when you have this, you don't have to do that. It's just one shot deal. Yeah. So you're gonna give her a good amount.
How do you like to do it? Do you like to put it in your hand first?
Yes, I do. I actually keep my mountain oregano salt in a little bowl. We have a lot of complaints about this. People want the like shaker vibe.
Yeah.
But you know, when you get real good salt, it's really like the type of thing where you're supposed to put it in a little bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. You could actually put that all
of it?
Yeah, it's not, I'm telling you. Have you tried our balsamic yet?
Girl.
Okay, girl.
I already went through my whole batch of the red wine vinegar.
Okay, fantastic. And traditionally we'd use a red wine vinegar, but that's perfect.
Okay.
And then dress her with our olive oil.
Your liquid gold.
Liquid gold. Truly. Truly is. Beautiful, Jame. Okay. And then just give her a toss. And I'm going to show you how we prep the feta.
Look at that.
How gorgeous. How beautiful. So you can serve this in a lot of different ways. I'm not trying to get fancy here. So we're serving her like this today on this platter. But literally
just transferring it to a platter makes it look
it like does. A whole and then what we do is just layer. So we want to make sure, okay, I'm going to layer and stack. And see, I've already messed up by cutting the cheese like that. But if we cut it like that, and then we put a little bit of mountain oregano salt just on the top of the feta, right? This is how we see it in the restaurants. And then we're gonna dress this just like that.
Wow.
So that's like the whole look that we're going for.
Stunning.
Stunning. And then you could put this in the fridge to stay nice and cold.
Just like this?
Yeah, just like this. I always do my Greek salads like a half hour before we serve. It'll get nice and chilled.
Because timing is a lot of what can intimidate with cooking too.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? And making multiple things.
And you can't put a lot in the fridge and store. This is one of those things. It's going to taste really refreshing and yummy when it's done.
That's great to know.
So we're going to cut this because we're going to use this as garnish and as a flavor enhancer for both the salad and the chicken and patatas.
Okay.
Start from there on, do like a big slice. I'll take these guys from you and we'll use them for another recipe.
Got it.
So after you do a rough chop, I go in like this, and this is a cool little lesson. I keep the tip down. And it finally chops it. Yeah. And then you just fuck with it and start to get faster and faster. Okay, there you go.
All right, I'm going to try it. It ain't going to look like that, but I'll do my best.
Anyway. So we'll have this ready now for when our potatoes and our salad's ready.
Cheers,
Sigler.
Cheers.
So listen, it's your last fucking meal.
Okay.
You're only allowed to ask a few people to come sit at the table with you.
immediate family excluded, like.
I know, that's a tough one. Yeah, like I like to say it's like Winston Churchill. Is it someone dead or alive? It could be like grandma that's not here anymore. Just someone that you're like, I want this person at my last supper. Cheers.
Cheers,
by the way. I love being here.
I love you being here.
Oh, me too.
All right, have to sip ever. Cheers. I want Oprah. I want Jim Carrey.
Ugh.
I like to get deep.
That's
and I like to laugh.
Okay.
And I'd love Paul Rudd.
Oh my God, this is like the best table ever.
And then my girlfriends.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, words to live by.
Okay. Words to live by. So my dad always told me growing up, always limit your shoulda, woulda, couldas. My dad has always been the person for me where I've ever doubted whether it's, should I make this move? Should I buy this house? Should I try this thing? Yes. 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 Like, never, like, so what? If it ends up being a mistake, we'll figure it out. But just limit your shoulda, woulda, couldas. And it's really just been a motto that I've lived by.
I mean, I could talk to you forever. I always like to tell my kids when they're scared of something and something I'm really trying to hold on to now. And it goes back to what you said about faith. I always say, God is holding you in the palm of his hand. So like, don't be, you've done the work and you do have to kind of, at some point, just be sitting in this bed of gratitude that you're sitting in, no matter what type of tidal wave hits you, right?
Yes.
And so I love that mantra. It's really amazing words to live by, Jamie.
Oh, thanks.
You're awesome.
All right, Jamie, I think our gota and patatas is finished. And we went ahead and we took off the aluminum a little bit past mid-cooking time, about 40 minutes in. And then we broiled the top and browned her. And as you can see, she's taken in all of her juices.
So we have our glorious gota and patatas. How beautiful is this dish?
Beyond. I cannot believe this came from my kitchen.
This came from your kitchen, and I'm going to serve you. And
Thank you.
I just want to say, I'm going to give you my plate, but breaking bread with people is my absolute favorite thing. My favorite memories are quite often, right, over beautiful food, wine, and drink. So I'm just going to get in here, Jamie. And we've gone ahead and added like a lot of fresh lemon just to kind of dress the plate so she looks beautiful. And then I'm just gonna, the salt on top of the feta is just gonna give even the patatas like the best bite ever. So that's why we'll just put her right in the middle there. And we've created you the perfect Greek plate.
Thank you so much.
I'm very excited myself.
Oh
my mouth is watering a little bit. How about yours?
Beyond.
Okay, that's a big chunk there. Okay.
Never too much feta, right?
Never too much feta. Oh my God, okay, let's see.
Oh my God.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. That's what I was literally just gonna say. It's perfect. Oh my God.
The salad you made, the dressing for the salad is perfect.
I love how much color is in front of us right now.
Taste the rainbows, but I always tell the children.
You do say that.
You need to be able to see all these beautiful colors in your food, and that's how you can tell the vitamins that you're taking in for it most of the time, right?
It's perfect. Beautiful.
And every color has a different benefit. Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. I love seeing you. I love spending all this time with you. And I could talk to you all day.
Same. We'll have to reunite with our entire boy tribe.
Cheers to
Okay.
that.
Cheers.
Yes.
I love you.
Love you so much.